Welcome to Equal Ground Headlines. I am Samuel B. Williams, bringing you balanced coverage on our top stories of the day. A major federal employees union is taking the Trump administration to court over a new executive order that would strip collective bargaining rights from tens of thousands of government workers. The American Federation of Government Employees, AFGA, which represents over 150,000 federal employees, filed suit on Monday seeking to block President Trump from unilaterally ending union negotiations in a wide swath of federal agencies. Late last week, Trump quietly declared that federal offices with national security or public safety missions should be union-free, arguing that collective bargaining slows down decision-making in critical agencies like Homeland Security, Defense, and even certain departments of justice. The sweeping order would nullify union contracts in those agencies and prohibit labor management negotiations on workplace issues, a dramatic shift for the federal workforce. AFGE lawsuit calls the move an illegal attack on worker rights and a violation of civil service laws. Union leaders say Trump's order reneges on long-standing agreements and protections, effectively silencing the voices of employees on issues like work hours, safety protocols, and grievance procedures. This is union busting plain and simple, an AFGA spokesperson said, noting that many of the targeted employees are frontline staff who have risked their lives in national security roles. The administration contends that in high-stakes fields, management needs maximum flexibility to allocate personnel and enforce discipline, free from what it sees as cumbersome union rules. Trump officials point to instances where protracted union negotiations or appeals have delayed personnel changes at agencies like the TSA or hindered removing underperforming workers at intelligence agencies. Our national security can't be held hostage by bureaucratic red tape, a White House statement argued. But career civil servants and their advocates counter that unions are not the problem. They say the workforce has successfully protected national security for decades while operating under collective bargaining. The abrupt decree has even some Republicans in Congress uneasy. A few lawmakers have signaled they may join Democrats in questioning whether Trump overstepped his authority. Indeed, under federal law, presidents can exclude agencies from union rules only under certain conditions. And the union's lawsuit asserts Trump's sweeping designation is far too broad. This isn't the first clash between Trump and federal unions. Earlier in his presidency, Trump issued orders to restrict federal union activities and limit the time union officials could spend on representational duties, though parts of those were struck down in court. Now, by targeting the very existence of unions in key agencies, Trump has upped the ante. The legal battle will determine if he can remake the federal workforce in a more top-down corporate mold, or if collective bargaining, a fixture of government labor relations since the 1960s, remains intact. For now, federal employees are watching nervously. One Defense Department analyst said morale took a hit over the weekend. We were told we're essential to national security, yet our voices at work are being erased. The court fight ahead will decide whether those voices can be heard or silenced across much of the federal government.